And for the first time with Streamlabs, I have audio. We've got it to work. Apologies for the bottle noise. And if you are popping in today, hello. Please do let me know how things look. I am using Streamlabs today because I've actually figured out the audio. And here we are for the rest of the January transfer window with Derby County. Or will it be Derby County? Because if you saw the back end of yesterday's stream, you will know that we've had an interview with Arsenal. Now, we're not the favourite by any means for the job. I'm surprised we even got an interview. I highly doubt anything will come of it. But it's there. Interesting thing for this Leicester game is we don't have an actual left back for this game. Early's ill. Early's injured Early's ill and Brown is injured. So Ben Osborne's going to have to play left back today against Leicester. Bejma is still a right back because Dionku is still on international duty. O'Leary got a 7.8 in his debut against Bournemouth, which has massively helped his ratings. We're not going to change anything else. I mean, we put 5 past Bournemouth away from home. So Osborne is the only change for the injured Brown. Don't know how he's going to get on at left back, but we're going to have to find out. But if you do pop by, if you do come into the stream, please let me know how it sounds. If I'm too quiet, too loud, anything like that, please do let me know. We've got a couple little new tab bits based on just generic ones from the Streamlabs. So hopefully I can get some potentially designed stuff for that later down the line. Are we now? Apparently we're 4th in the Premier League form table. That feels like a bit of a lie. Though we have been very good in January so far. But who is Stuart Robinson? Is he a regen? He is. 19-year-old centre-back. We can get at him. We've got, what's that, Louis Barry in front of him. We can get at him. Corner for Leicester. Maddison swings it in. Ivan Sunjic with a heck of a header. He's literally just signed for Leicester. And he scores on his debut. That's a heck of a header. 1-0 down. What a header that was. I can't even be mad at that. That is just such a good header. But again, struggling to put anything together, and now it's a free kick. Maddison, Harvey Elliott's unmarked. It's 2-0 from 2 set pieces. Disgusting goals. We just can't defend. That was awful defending. Elliott just ran past us. Maddison 2 assists on 2 set pieces. 3 shots on target, 2 goals. O'Leary's out. I don't know where O'Leary was going on that one. But maybe we can try and work something here. You know, maybe we'll actually score a proper goal. Unlike Leicester just cheesing with rubbish set-piece goals. Sibley's got a little bit of room. Barry into Maggi. He can have a go. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, and that clearance almost ended up being comical. But at least we've got forward. Maggi hits the post. We have a corner. They head it away. Well, Vinicius. Turn. Have a go. Should have had a go there. Burke picks it up. That'll end the highlight. It's really frustrating when it's just set piece after set piece after set piece that we're conceding. We just can't defend them at all. Knight is on a yellow. Half time, 2-0 down to set pieces. It's just a problem. We have not been able to defend set pieces at any point. with any team, to be honest, even with Cheltenham previously, the amount of set-piece goals that you concede are just off the charts. And you score hardly any. They have battered us in the second half. We have got nowhere. Though, if we can work it out again, they have a lot of players pushing high. Madge has got him behind. If he can get a pass off, he can to Vinicius. Put it across. Ooh, what happened there? Apparently that's a goal kick. I'm not sure how, but okay. Not sure where they've got goal kick from on that decision, but whatever. We are pushing forward. It could end up being 2-0 again, which is just annoying. It could be 3. Which I would say entirely undeserved, but I guess it's not really. They probably do deserve it. As Maddison is 2 assists and a goal now. He's got 3 goals all season, 2 of them against us. James Maddison loves playing against Leicester. He loves playing against Derby. He's got 2 goals and at least 2 assists against us in the 2 games. We have been taken apart by James Maddison. He loves it. 3-0 is probably a little harsh. Maybe 2. You can look at this and probably say 2's fair enough. Can we play Penfold at left back? I mean, we might as well at this point. Well, we've been smacked by Leicester. It could be 4 on yet another set piece. Maddison, O'Leary saves. James Maddison, what a player. Single-handedly has ripped us to pieces. It's genuinely been single-handedly James Maddison. What a performance from him. Look at that. Everybody else on like 6s. Maddison, 9.7. That is unbelievable. He just single-handedly won that game. That is a ridiculous performance from Maddison. Absolutely ridiculous. But from having a little bit of hope, it's gone again. The hope is gone. We are terrible again for some reason. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for popping in. It's not looking good again, so... Maddison just played potentially the greatest central midfield performance I've ever seen. It's Chelsea beat Forest, which keeps them below us, so that's not too bad. But we're now into a run of games where we play 3 of the biggest teams in the league, so forget this. We are dead. Because this is going to be up to 25 games on, what are we on, 17 points? That's not going to do it. Good to see Jamal Musiala's absolutely banging in goals for Bayern Munich. That is great to see. Claim he's English. Just pretend he's English, even though he's like German. He just happened to live in England for a bit. So they were like, oh, Musiala's the youngest English goal scorer in the Champions League, and yet he doesn't represent England at all. Like, what are we on about? This man does not represent England. He represents Germany. He's probably one of the youngest German goal scorers in Champions League history. But even if we don't get this Arsenal job, which I'm very highly doubting, at least it shows us that we can get one of those jobs, and we're probably going to need it before the end of the season if we want to stay in the Prem, because we are going down. There is no question, we are going down. So if we want to stay in the Prem, we're going to have to move teams. Although I've had a look at the Arsenal squad, and in all honesty, it is strange. It's very thin. Because we have 3 more offers. What are they for? Oh, it's for Julian and Colwell. He does want to go to Middlesbrough, but I don't really want to let him go. I also don't really want to let Jordy Colwell go. And apparently we just got £7,000. Okay. Guess we'll accept £7,000. Oh yeah, my under-18s are still in the FA Youth Cup, which is good. At least they're getting some experience. As we have to play 3 days later. Yeah, Wolves beat Man United last time out. So I don't think we'll be doing the same thing. I think we are going to probably get smacked in these next 3 games. But Liverpool are down to 3rd and are definitely not in a good run of form right now. They were way clear at the top of the Premier League, and they have slipped. They have fallen backwards. At least we have a constant flow of games. It stops me from waffling on about previous stuff whilst I'm trying to fill time. Millwall are offering a trial for Adam Stokes. No. Why would I like... Millwall are just trying to buy everyone. They have tried to buy or trial 4 of my under-18 players in this transfer window. They tried to buy Ong, and he went to Norwich. They've tried to buy Julian. They tried to buy the other striker, and now they're trying to trial Stokes. Like, give it a break, lads. Give me a break. As Liam Penfold is unavailable for this Manchester United game, obviously came on in the last game, now has done his calf, which means we are just really low on people that can play left back. We're down to 1. Osborne is it. Everyone's still training well, apparently. I don't know how, and I don't know why, but apparently everyone is still training well. The fans get to come to the stadium 3 times in 6 days after not having a home game in a month in the Premier League. 4 away games in a row, followed by 3 home games in 6 days. Random, but okay. They just sort of randomly throw fixtures at you. We don't have one there. Are we on the Sunday? Maybe. So it's kind of surprising we're not playing on the Saturday, if we're playing on the Tuesday. I don't know, we'll find out. We'll find out why that's happening. Come on, United. We only lost to you 1-0 last time because we scored an own goal. I say we scored no goal. It hit one of our players and went in. It wasn't like we intended to do it. And we played pretty well against them. We frustrated the life out of them. Liverpool, we were surprisingly drawing with at half-time because we got a really fluky goal. But then they battered us in the second half. And Spurs, again, we frustrated them like Man United, except Troy Parrott then came on and wrecked us. So we just can't quite get through these games. All three of these fixtures before, we were level at half-time. As Villa and Chelsea host the early fixture. More bids for Julian. Vinicius is apparently still developing. Good, but he's also not doing a whole lot. Under 18s, they're not having the best of seasons. 2-0 loss, but it was to Liverpool. They picked up 18 points. Still more than we've picked up. And they played a lot less games. As Chelsea fight back against Villa, thank goodness for that. Mazuk's obviously ineligible because this is his parent team. Hanfold is stupidly injured. But we do get Archie Brown back, thankfully. Amos to the right back. Do we change the keeper again? I don't know at this point. No goalkeeper seems to be doing anything, which just sucks. You know what, Sorensen, go on, mate. You have a go. And Raspadori's still out, so Hugill on the bench. Go cautious, more direct. So 3 changes, including in goal. Archie Brown glad to be back in the starting 11. I'm glad he's back. So Osborne is not the greatest. De Gea, Wan-Bissaka's playing. I still have flashbacks. Pogba's playing. Actually, this is a very familiar Manchester United team. Wan-Bissaka's reigned supreme at the back. Come on, Vinicius, show him up. How long can we go in this one before United break us down? We've got the ball. Bird's got Gonzalez. Through ball to Louis Barry. Oh, saved by De Gea. Oh, that is a weird save from De Gea. I don't even know how he stopped that, but okay. The highlight's still going as well. I don't like that. Fernandes to Pogba. Pogba long ball. Isaac's in. Oh, what is that? Josh Knight tried to bring him down and he just out-muscled him completely. That is unreal from Alexander Isak. That is absolutely... That was almost like robot. He's just one of these strikers that just becomes so ridiculous that they are like a robot. Well, I mean, they are. It's a game, of course. They're a bot, but you know what I mean. There's another free kick. Guess what? Oh, no. I thought he was going to cross it. He didn't cross it. Running just about dealt with it. They've got Angelino at left back. Lenglet's actually playing centre back for once. Anthony on the right. Can we do something? Gonzalez has got some room. Sorensen's on his own. Yeah, Sorensen was just entirely on his own there. Everyone just left him. There's Anthony straight around Vinicius. Straight to Wan-Bissaka, who's destroyed me so many times now. How are you supposed to stop that? Wan-Bissaka's fortunately offside. But how the heck are you supposed to stop that? They just pinged it twice. One-touch stuff. That's just untouchable. Fortunately, Wan-Bissaka was offside. Yeah. I don't know how you're supposed to touch them when they're doing that. Like, we are getting wrecked. We try and go balance. We're trying to at least pressure them a little bit more. Running's actually playing a good game, to be fair to him. 13 shots, 7 on target in the first half. It's just sad. We're just a dog that just like wants a home, and we'll just kind of follow you around. But we don't really do anything. We're just kind of like, oh, please give me a home. Don't hurt me. I just wanna be here. And it's like, oh, you just feel bad for them. As Rashford's in, and he puts it wide. Bademo tried to bring him down. We're trying to foul them, and we physically can't do that because we're too weak. We're physically trying to foul them, and we just can't do it. So we're just like, eh. It's so bad. It's so pathetic. Berg's got Vinicius, though. Ball over for Major. Come on, Josh. Oh, De Gea. Oh, De Gea. De Gea is the best goalkeeper in this game. Like, full stop. He always becomes the best keeper in literally the entire world. Berg somehow beat Rashford to that ball. I have no explanation. That wasn't even on target, apparently. De Gea saved it, but it was actually going wide. We've got a corner, though. Bird ball in. Oh! Okay, it's happened again. And I think that was actually partially on De Gea. Milinkovic-Savic sort of went for it. De Gea kind of went for it, and they both pulled out, and Major ends up scoring. Indeed. Indeed, goal. We are praying at this point. Osborne's going to come on for Vinicius. Osborne has some decent ability with set pieces. Birds pick the ball up. Looks long for Major. Wan-Bissaka's there. Oh, just be a substitution highlight. Don't be a goal. Okay, Isaac header. Just get it away. That'll do. Oh, that's not away. Wan-Bissaka's there. I don't know how we haven't picked that up. Anthony, good block. Good block by Archie Brown. Get there. It's gone out. Okay, we're all right. We're surviving. I don't know how this is 1-1. I have absolutely no idea. Good tackle by Brown, though he's going straight into a massive amount of trouble. Sorensen did well to even win that, to be honest. But now we're in big trouble. Anthony's going to go inside to Fernandez, who's unmarked. It's Alexander Isak. What a save by Tim Running. What a save that is. Off his fellow countryman as well. That is Swede on Swede action right there. Sorensen heads away. What a save. Diallo's going round everyone. He's round Osborne, away by Louis Barry. You can stop now. Fernandez, good block by Brown. Oh, you can stop now, game. Like, you can stop. Please stop bully. Oh, here they come again. Hang on. Here they come again. Sorensen away. Get there, Major. He has. Just find Barry. Just send it. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, why? Why are we risking this so much? Night goes long to just nobody in the end. We took so long to do anything. We're supposed to be playing direct. We're just not. Isaac's right in Tim Running's face. Burt goes long. That's pointless. Fernandez down to Milinkovic-Savic. Round 1. Paul Pogba. What a ball to Diallo. What a pass from Pogba. That is such a ridiculously good pass. Ah, dear. Well, I mean, we hung on, but it's gone. What are these? What are we doing? Why do we just hoof it sideways all the time? Maybe we can win this? Nope, that's Wan-Bissaka, and they're out already. Van der Beek on the right. That's got to be offside. That is so far offside. How is that not offside? He's... we're all stood at the halfway line. He's stood halfway in our half. How is that not offside? Where are you looking? Where is this referee actually looking? How is that not offside? If we score now, I'm going to be fuming at the ref. Well, that linesman anyway. That is so far offside. Juan with a great ball. Cove now wide anyway. Would Gonzalez have scored that? Probably not. At least we had a chance. Oh, De Gea's giving it straight back though. Juan to Barry. And it is 3-2. And now, all of a sudden, that offside goal is huge. Thanks, linesman, VAR. How was that not offside, though? And that's going to be it. We've been absolutely done by the ref. Absolutely, well, maybe not the ref, but we've been absolutely done by the linesman. Isaac is stood almost entirely in the half by himself. We're at the halfway line. He's stood halfway inside our half. No explanation. No explanation. And then we go and make it 3-2 as well. Like, that's the biggest frustration. If it ends 3-1, you look at it and you go, it would have been 2-1 anyway. But then for us to go and score as well. Juan actually looked really good. So I think we're going to give Juan a start against Liverpool. Because I think he came on and he looked really good. But that is so much frustration. It's... How is that not offside? I was waiting for the flag. I was waiting for VAR. And just nothing. Arsenal, there is something going massively wrong with you guys right now. There are major issues. Arsenal are like 13th. As Watford pull another point. Watford pull a point away. And they've still got a game in hand, so... It's not helping when the officials do that. Like, if we lose, we lose. But when officials are just blatantly ignoring offsides... I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that situation. Come on. Gotta give me a break on that. That is so stupid. If I sort of watched replays and stuff, I'm sure I could drag it back and it probably would be onside. But just from the naked eye, it looks so far offside. The only way he could have been on was if Bejmo was way behind the rest of the defence. And I don't think he was that far back. He did look a little bit behind him. It didn't look that far. But Isaac is some kind of absolute Terminator to have been able to cover that much distance in that little time. It was such a long distance, and he just apparently covered it in like 2 seconds. Oh well. That game's done, isn't it? So, not really much else we can say. We can take the confidence off. We still only lost by 1. Like, the amount of chances they had, running played brilliantly. We only lost by 1, and we scored twice. We gave them a game anyway. We kept them on their toes. When it went 2-0, I thought we were going to get buried. So for us to at least have put up a decent fight, we can lean back on that. Vinicius has finished his course. Sorensen gets away dries. That's fine. Sorensen's been playing alright. He's been okay. I think this Liverpool game, we're going to give Juan the start because he came on and he actually looked really good. In the bit of time he did get, he looked very good. Maybe we go Juan and Sibley. I don't know. Bit of youth in the middle. Granted, it's not very defensive. Or maybe Juan and Bird and play Bird as a ball winning. To be a little bit more defensive. I don't know. We'll think about it. It seems like after the Liverpool game, it's going to be a lot of me talking an absolute load of rubbish for a little while. How's the Man City game going? Oh, it's finished. Man City won. John Stones does it again. In fact, both centre-backs scored. Ruben Diaz and John Stones. Very nice. Liverpool are beating my Spurs team at the moment. Ugh. Liverpool are just gross. Like, normally, it used to be Manchester United, who were just absolutely invincible. I feel like they're a little bit more invincible now, but they still do become insane in some people's saves. And Liverpool are just gross now as well. Like, past 2-3 years, Liverpool have just become disgusting. They are not a fun team to play. We lost 3-1 last time to them. Barnsley won alone Dylan Tate. Impact sub. If you make him a regular starter, they've said squad player. No. We're not doing that. No easy matches. Sure. It's not been kind. Move on. But the third of either 3 or 4 home games in a row, it's still not going well. It's still going pretty darn badly. Jordan Hugill wants to be starting more games. Gonzalez has gotten injured, so that's lovely. I don't want to leave, I'm happy to wait. Okay, cool. Gonzalez is out for the Liverpool game. That's just great. I mean, he hasn't exactly done anything, but it's just annoying losing a player. It will just be for that one game, though, so it could be worse. I think we are going to start feeding in Juan and Penfold more in these games because it's likely we're going down. So we might as well get our younger players game time. Get the younger guys some game time. Cover it across like that. It's all good. A 1-1 draw for the under-23s. They are having to rely on the actual players that are in the under-23s now a bit more. Ben Kershaw got the goal. Richie's older brother. That's not actually a thing. Still don't know what's happening with the Arsenal job. Again, I highly, highly doubt I'll get it. And at this point, it would be a really awkward time to get it because there's not much of the January window left. And with how much needs doing to that Arsenal team, although hopefully you wouldn't have to sell too much, you could just buy because they sold Martinelli right at the beginning of the window for so much money. Hopefully you would be in a position that you could just buy like 3 or 4 players and bring them straight in. And then at least have a little bit more depth to the team to take you to the summer. And then you can go a little bit wild in the summer and buy a load of players. I can't believe Everton spent that much money on a player. Everton, of all teams for him to go to from Arsenal, Everton. Such a weird move. Especially when Everton aren't doing very well. Like, I know Arsenal aren't either. But when Everton just really aren't doing that well. Villa and Watford are playing each other, I've just noticed. That's not great. That is not ideal. I assume this is FA Cup, which is why we're not playing there. So yeah, we're going to get a week and a half off, aren't we? In fact, we're probably going to get past the end of the transfer window before we have another game. Because we're out of the FA Cup. Great. So you get me waffling on a load. Are Senegal still going through? They are. They're beating Cape Verde. Or whatever. I don't know what that country is actually called now. I don't think it's called Cape Verde anymore. But I'm also not sure what it is. It wants to move Paulo up. Which we do have Dean Shaw back. But he also needs to move up. We just haven't got any even reasonable goalkeepers in our youth intakes. Well, the club didn't anyway for the past couple of years, and then I joined and we still didn't get a goalkeeper. So unfortunately, the keepers that are here are actually too old. I think Watford Villa is tomorrow. We need a Christmas flaming miracle in this game. Running actually played really well in that last game. I won't lie. Gonzalez is not in a good way, so I doubt he's going to pop on the bench for this one. See, you can loan in. It would be a case of having to loan from abroad. Actually, Mazouk's back, isn't he? Since we've already used our 2 loans from British clubs. So Barry and Mazouk are the 2. I'm almost tempted to send Mazouk back because he's just been garbage. Actually, I'm going to keep Sidney on the bench. Forget Mazouk. He's been garbage. He's done absolutely nothing. But Juan's going to get a start. He looked bright. Check out Barcelona Madrid's live. Yeah, we'll have a look after this game since we've got a while. I think we're going to get to the end of the window before we even play again. So, we'll have time to look. But at least the home fans have seen some big games in the past few days. They've seen Leicester come by, they've seen Manchester United come by, they've seen Liverpool, all in the space of 6 days. It's been good. This is what we got to the Premier League for, you know. So, at least they've had the fun of this. Barry's got Codeman. Codeman ball is terrible, and Knight just got there. Vinicius cutting in. He's going to have a go, isn't he? Yeah. He got it back onto his left, but it was a pretty wild effort. It was Lautaro Martinez up front, who nearly nipped in front of Josh Knight there. That was almost very worrying. Kamara gets an effort off, but so far, a pretty good start. This is one of our brightest starts. Text efforts we don't mind. These are what we're worried about. Can we get out? Bamo down the right. Bamo's going for it. Copenhagen's probably going to lose the ball. No, he's found Juan. Juan's got a ball into Magyar. That shot's blocked. Go on, Vinicius. Have a go. Vinicius! It's his first goal since the double against Forest. When was that? That was September? Was it September or October? That was. Salah ball in, running good hands. And I tell you what, we've got Liverpool on the back foot here. The running goes... Has he found him? Ooh, nearly. Nearly hit Copenhagen with that ball. Although we might regret not winning that one. Kamara skips by. Mane. Back to Kamara. Good tackle by Bird. Get there. Oh, we haven't quite got there again. Martinez. Oof, running denies Salah. It was pretty straight at him. And it wasn't the best save from running, but it'll do. Corner swung in. Headed away by Juan. Go on, Juan. You can cut away now. Oh, good tackle. Oh, don't cut away now. But I said you could cut away now. I meant when they had the ball. We've got another shot off there. Van Dijk in the way. We're definitely causing problems. Like, a surprising amount of problems to Liverpool right now. Hopefully the crowd are right behind us at the moment. Bird with a good tackle. Juan picks the ball up. He's got Barry. Back to Juan. Long ball. Magyar. Go on, Josh. Go on, Josh. Oh, Alisson. Oh, Alisson with a big save. That would have been a huge moment right there. Come on, Bird. Good ball. No, that's a bad ball then. Kamara front post away. That should end the highlight. Can we get to half time? Look at this, though. We're matching Liverpool. We are stride for stride with them right now. Keep it up, lads. We are stride for stride with the Scousers right now. We have picked up a lot of yellow cards within like 2 minutes. Bejmo, Vinicius and Brown all get yellow cards. Liverpool are throwing bodies forward now by the looks of it. And they have got a free kick. Salah to Felix. Barry got into him. Can we put some pressure on? We've pushed them back. But they've got a lot of bodies forward still. Felix has got space. Salah, there's a return ball there. He's not used it. Kamara. Fabinho, Kamara. Go on, Juan. Oh, nearly. We just can't get it off them. It's the second half and we just can't get the ball off them. Fabinho. Oh, come on. I think Grealish just nutmegged Vinicius. Oh, my word. We can't win the ball off them. This is ridiculous. Mo Salah, that is an absolutely unbelievable goal. That's about 50 passes all said and done there. That is a good 50 passes. That is ridiculous. Come on. Can we respond? Bejmo, Kobnan, Juan, ball in. Oh, what is that from the youngster? It's okay, though. It's not okay. It's not okay. Knight just tried way too much there. Ramos. It's not looking good. It looks like the second half curse is back. Felix, Mane, 2-1. The second half curse is back. Second half comes along and we just crumble. Dear. We went stride for stride with them in the first half, but it's just too much. We can't get into second halves. We just can't do it. We don't have... I don't know whether we just run out of energy, if the other team just starts actually playing. I don't know what happens. Brown goes long. Barry, round Alisson. It's 2-2. Alisson, where's he going? And Louis Barry has decided to start scoring, apparently. Well, the nicest thing I can say is we're alive. We are still alive. Alisson just kind of handed us a goal there. Savio's running past everybody. Get there, Juan. Oh, Juan keeps getting so unlucky. I really like this kid. Juan's playing really well. He's getting so unlucky, though. Fabinho fires one. Brown clears. Barry wins the header against Van Dijk as well. Go on, Louis. Beating Virgil in the air. What a lad. I feel bad for Juan. He's like played really well, but he's just got absolutely no luck in the middle of the pitch. It just keeps falling to other people. Oh, not another 3-2. Please, not another 3-2. Koeman in well. Oh, Juan again. He almost found Madger and Van Dijk just stepped in. This isn't looking good, is it? Fabinho. Kamara. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we cleared it twice and it bounced off them twice. And Mane's flash shot is wide. Good Lord. You know what? You've done a great job, Juan. Honestly, mate, you're getting your way into the first team. You're working your way in, Juan. You're doing a great job. Please. Oh, my goodness. Can we steal this? Or are they going to steal it from us? Oh, they might steal it. Fabinho, Felix, Mane. Oh, no. Koeman, good tackle. And away. Well done. Barry, hold it. Oh, what is that? What's that pass from Louis, man? What is that pass? He had 2-3 options. Good tackle, Archie Brown. O'Dowda for Madger. Come on, Josh. Oh, no. It's a red for Papetti, but he had to do it. It's a genius move from Papetti. Oh, no. And they still might win. Away. Koeman. Come on. Barry. Chance. Pulls it back. Madger. One more. Louis Barry. Allison. Oh, Allison, you... Oh, no. Allison, you absolute good goalkeeper. Oh, so close. That was a great game. We soaked up a lot of pressure. Oh. It's a point in a game we did not expect to get a point. But it was so nearly more. Ah. That's up there for one of our games of the season. In fact, the recent matches they've been a lot better. We've certainly fought more. It feels like we're actually trying. Like the Leicester game, we didn't try. James Maddison just absolutely ripped us to shreds. But the United and the Liverpool game, my word, did we fight. And that's all I can ask, really. That's all I can hope for. I say ask as if they're real people. But that's all you can hope that the game will actually let your players do, is that they will put up a fight. But also Louis Barry scoring against Liverpool's kind of funny. I quite like that. Barry scoring against Liverpool. Little throwback. Nice little throwback to his time. Wow, to this season. Let's throw out to this season when he scored. Oh, so frustrated. So frustrated. We could have won that. That would have been such a huge win. It is away with Spurs, but at least we get a point. It was a very smart red card from that Liverpool player. Madger turned him. Madger was gone. And we won't have another game until the window ends, by the looks of it. So a good amount of the rest of this stream is probably going to end up being potential transfers more than anything else. As our under-18s in the FA Youth Cup 5th round got Middlesbrough at home. I'll tell you what, I like Juan. That was a battling performance from him, and he got unlucky 2 or 3 times where he could have won the ball, and it just didn't break for him, where he just didn't quite win it. But for 19 years old, and a young lad that I was planning to kind of mix in the cups and mostly having play under 23s football, he's really stepped up in those 2 games against really difficult opposition. And he's looked like he belongs. He's looked like he belongs in the Premier League. I've enjoyed him so far. He's looked really solid. Yeah, Hugh Gill, I'm aware. I'm aware you're not really good enough. Honestly, 150k is fine by me. 150k is all good by me. That gets us a point closer. We just have to try and pick up points where we can. It doesn't look like we're going to get particularly close to safety, but if we can even just fight, like those 2 games, at least we fought. We've scored a few goals. We've looked more entertaining at least. And then you get Villa Watford, where either result isn't too bad, really. Or any result in this game kind of isn't that bad. So we're not too concerned. Although I was going to say draw's probably the worst result. It was a draw. Because of course it was. 1-1. As we probably need, well, I mean, we still need a miracle. We're aware of that. But this is fine. This is all fine. Will we get Dionku back for the Spurs game? Like, beige mode, to be fair to him, I don't think he's been bad. I think he's been alright. He's probably better defensively than Dionku is. Dionku's probably better going forward than beige mode is. So actually, beige mode in these kind of games isn't terrible. Biggest disappointment was that Leicester game. We were so just destroyed by one man. James Maddison took us apart. And it was set pieces too. It was just every ball in just went in. It's annoying. And then to put up the fight we did in the United and Liverpool games. Like, do that against Leicester. Don't play against Man United and Liverpool and then not play in a game that you could actually get something from. It's just annoying. Apparently we made an offer for Woking striker / left winger Ian Brown. I would say he's probably got no potential. Yeah. I'm not going to do a recruitment meeting, and we're not doing that either. Right. Why have I clicked staff? Can't do that loan. New. Too old. Bring Will Hughes back. Michael Lake. 19-year-old midfielder from Brighton. It was pretty good. Alejandro Gomez. Oh, yes, we can scout the world at the moment. Don't think we'll be able to very soon, but at the moment we can. Miranda. Ah, it's this kid. Look at this player. He's absolutely, like, otherworldly. A wonder kid at Motherwell. I'm sorry, Motherwell? What are you on about? Loan him. I don't think I could. Would they let me loan him? He's got a 16 million release clause, which I can't afford, I don't think. I don't think I can afford that. No, I can't. Can't afford 16 million. Motherwell are reluctant to allow its players to go on loan. However, they may be persuaded much higher offer submitted. I'm not going to be able to loan him. I want to buy him. He looks absolutely insane. This guy's listed for loan, but I'm not really looking striker. We've already addressed striker. We just need Raspadori to come back. Rangers have picked up an interesting South African kid from Adrionians. That's weird. Option to buy. We could do... It's such a high figure that we just cannot afford. To put in something like that, we are just completely not able to afford it. Andrea Bendinelli. This is an interesting player. Oh, that's the loan that's coming to an end. Hang on. Ah, he's contracted pretty well to L'Oreal. I thought he was running out. You wouldn't have to buy it, just incentive. Yeah. I don't know. I feel a bit funny about doing that. I mean, there's also this guy, Cedric Boney, right back at Club Bruges that looks... This guy just looks unreal. He looks so good. 18 years old. German as well, which is very interesting. Would get a work permit. Cedric Boney he's definitely not German. Burkina Faso, Belgium, and Germany. What a combo. This guy honestly looks insanely good. No. No. What would we want is the question. If I'm buying... I don't know what I want at the moment. Like, I don't want to completely overstack. I almost think we could do with another striker, though. Like, if we're just going to kind of bin off Hugill. I forgot I had this age limit on, actually. I mean, we'll pop it up. Obviously, 45 is not going to come up, but... I almost feel like we could do with another striker. Someone to fit straight in. Yeah, exactly. It's at a point where we're not looking for someone to develop. We are looking for someone to come into the team and play. I don't want to spend too much of this budget though, just because it's highly unlikely we stay up. And if we don't, then I want as much money as possible for us to try and bounce back. This Gino Albertengo is interesting. Would get a work permit. He's a very interesting forward. We've got an Argentinian already, so hopefully that would help him settle in at the club. His physicals aren't great, but those and that are almost otherworldly. If we could get him for like 4.6, granted his wages are almost astronomical. Those wages are ridiculous. I'm going to try and offer 5. Ah. That's too much. We can pay you $1 million after 50 games. That's fine. Maybe 7 and bring us down like 30. This isn't too bad. Just 7.5 and 1 and like 35. Come on. 8. I'm pushing it now. This would be 9. They've got up to 45%. Fine. I'm still with the 40 that you said before. Can you stop? This isn't how negotiations work. You're going up. We're supposed to meet in the middle. I'm coming this way. You're supposed to come this way. You're going this way. This game of negotiations make no sense. Okay, there we go. So we could rise to 10. We're paying 8. We pay 8. Then, there you go, Derby County chasing Taylor loan deal. It's not going to happen. But maybe we can unsettle him. He's just an absolutely insane player. Intensive course is fine. You're the strengthening for the attackers, by the way. Oh, that is so much a week. That is so much a week. I want him to have a release clause. Like, I need to get rid of him if we go down. I can't afford this guy in the championship. Those are honestly fine. Oh, okay. He actually took 40. I probably could have gone lower. Oh, well. I don't like paying that much, but I suppose we're going to take the shot that he can maybe keep us up. And if he doesn't, there's release clauses there. So, and about 21 or whatever doubles. It doubles everything, so it wouldn't be too bad. But it does mean that, well, actually, funnily enough, we've actually started scoring goals now, and I'm still bringing in the striker. Probably should have actually looked at a centre-back. We probably actually could really do with the centre-back. That was probably a little bit stupid. Maybe we back out of this. Do we back out of this deal and go for a centre-back instead? Like, Albertengo looks really good. Oh dear, Curtis has injured himself. Loan a centre-back. Okay, we'll look to loan a centre-back. We'll have to be from abroad, which hopefully won't be too much of a problem. We'll have a look at some centre-backs in a moment. Thanks for sticking around, man, by the way. You have literally been the only viewer at all of today's stream, so thanks for sticking around. Thanks for keeping me company. Getting Dionku back is going to be really flipping helpful. Yeah, cheers, man. Come on, game. Let me have a look at centre-backs. Because I'm not going to have very much money at all to actually use on getting a centre-back. And that's wage budget-wise, we're not going to have a whole lot. We are quite literally using up nearly everything at this point. Though, if we do get relegated, we're in a position where a lot of, well, I say a lot, I think a few of the players in the contracts they signed before this season, there are quite a lot of release clauses for relegation. So a good amount of the players will probably be sold. And it would be a hefty rebuild. The first one understood following the wage might be like. I've always found with this game that if you try and loan somebody out, the game's like, oh, we're not paying any of their wages. And it's like, I just want you to pay like 10%, and they withdraw and they're like, oh no, we can't do that. But then you try and loan someone and they expect you to pay 100% of their wage. You try and put it to 90 and they're like, no. It's like, come on. You can't have it working that way. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I thought I might get rejected. Fair enough. We are going to struggle to get him. Plan on a 9.95. He's the lad. This boy. He is coming along. He is developing. The potential is... It's still there. It's definitely still there for him. He's fighting, you know. He's fighting. He wants to be part of this team. I appreciate you, Juan. Oh, you're about to turn 20 as well. 4 days. 4 days he turns 20. Right. Centre back. Centre back for a loan. That's goalkeepers. I didn't mean to click goalkeepers. There we go. Jason Denier. I mean, is that the that's the standard Liège guy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So no Van Huysden. Not alone. Listed. First one. This guy actually played. This guy played against us. He was in the Leicester squad that took us on. He didn't really have to do anything, so I didn't really get an idea of him. I don't think he's not amazing. He's alright. We also couldn't loan him because he's at Leicester. Listed. What's Justin De Haas look like? Nah. Listed. There's a guy from PSV, Luis Felipe. Has got good defensive stats. He's just not great on the ball. Like, we could loan him in. Pretty cheap wages, good physicals. Mentals aren't really great. Trizinho. As in, yeah, Van Huysden. I don't know if they'd loan him. Maybe they would. Oh, with an optional future fee. I guess we can leave the future fee, right? And then just reject it when it comes up. So we can just reject the optional future fee, can't we? Because it says optional. Yeah, exactly. Optional. So we should be able to just say, no, we can't afford that in the future. He would be a very useful option. And 22,000 is not... It's not the worst. Yeah, we just won't... Yeah, obviously we won't put the bid in afterwards. We won't be able to... Well, we might be able to afford it. It depends what budgets they set me in the summer, but I'm not going to be paying that in the Championship. They won't ask you, just send him back at the end of the... Oh, okay. Yeah, the only thing I wondered was if once his loan was up, it came up saying, like, in one of the inbox bits, if it was like, is this player going to be... Are you going to do the bid? Or if it just kind of let him go and just kind of ignored the fact that that was there and went along the lines of, if you wanted to keep him, you'd have done the bid. That's fair enough. That's cool. Those two can at least do something. The lad from Mexico, who's actually Argentinian, can hopefully at least turn us a quick profit, like a quick 6 month profit. And then the Belgian centre-back can hopefully just step into the team and solidify us a little bit. Because we are conceding too many goals. So if we can get him in there, someone a bit more solid, and work on that premise. Yeah, it's FA Cup. That's why we've got a nice little 11-day gap. Because we're so garbage, we lost to flipping Scunthorpe. How do you lose to Scunthorpe? That game still annoys me. Is the sun particularly on me right now? It's not. It's not great. It's not horrendous either. Yeah. I mean, to be fair to Scunthorpe, they only lost 2-0 to Man United. Still going to draw that across because it's annoying me, and I'm going to pop the light on. Just try and figure out the best way to do the lighting, really. Plymouth Southampton 2-2 draw. Birmingham through beating Middlesbrough. Good results for them. Ah, 6 more days till the Spurs game. The window closes before we have another game. We're just waiting. We're just like... So... How about the new year? Just want something to happen. At least we can make a couple of moves. Who's live? Folklore still alive? Folklore is still alive. How's Folklore getting on? Out of interest, let's jump in. How's Folklore getting on with Newcastle? Has it all gone wrong yet? No, he was recovering last time I checked. I checked just before I started streaming, and he was doing all right. Hoping this doesn't slow things down too much. How's he getting on? It's 3-1 down to Chelsea. That's fair enough. It's literally Chelsea. Who's in the league? Oh, he got Cal Jorge, did he? Jorge is incredible in this save. He's at Leeds. He is ripping things up. There is an under-23 game, which I could get Penfold involved in, but maybe I'll try and involve him more, I don't know. Let's see the table. Come on, Folklore, show us the table. How's the table looking? Ah, 14th. He's doing alright. He's surviving. 5-point gap. Things are fine. Hey, Brown hat-trick. Oh. Gross times. Gross times. On the transfer window. Let's get through the rest of it. We haven't got anything else to do, really, other than confirm bringing in these two players. Those are some weird FA Cup games, but fair enough. Can Senegal just get knocked out of the African Cup of Nations already? Like, can I have my player back? Oh dear. That's not great. Well, welcome back Declan Rudd onto the bench. I suppose it is winter. People are getting ill. He definitely misses the Spurs game. I don't know how much more he'll miss as well. You get some just huge gaps in the Premier League, just like randomly. Peterborough and Wigan. Yeah, go on then, boys. Big cup run for Peterborough and Wigan. Happy days for them. And we still have the question of what's going on at Arsenal. I still highly doubt they'll hire us. I did get a thing come up whilst I was off stream. So I went for 2-3 days from the Bournemouth game to the Leicester game. And it came up saying I was considered the leading candidate by the fans, but then I checked the odds and I was not the favourite. So I'm not expecting too much. I suppose the fact that we've even been interviewed for it gives us some hope for the future. Like, we spent 2 years at Cheltenham. We've had a year and a half at Derby now. So we haven't spent the longest of times at any club, at any one team. We'll see what happens. The only thing we can do for now is focus on end of the transfer window, and that's Tottenham Game. Do we call it New White Hart Lane anymore? Or is it just Tottenham's ground? Is it just Tottenham Stadium now? What are we going with at this point? Because it's not that particularly new anymore. We are still pretty adrift. We're trying to live. It's not going well. Nearly beat Liverpool though. 2-2 draw, and we had a chance in the last minute of the game that Alisson saved. because he's an idiot. Hey, Rogers goes first goal. Good lad. He still doesn't want to go to you. That offer must have happened about 15 times now at this point. I feel like I should just jokingly accept it at some point and then just have him turn it down. Because I'm pretty sure he would turn it down. He doesn't want to go there. Fleetwood in the Professional Development League. Go on, Fleetwood under 23s. How have you got here? I like that you've got here. It's kind of cool, but I don't know how. Hey, just check the users. Welcome, Ashy. Cheers for checking in, man. If you are just lurking or whatever's happening. What are you looking at? Yep, the under-23s win. Brian Meachin hat-trick. He seems to be coming along a little bit. He's not got the best potential. We got him on a free from Man United at the back end of last season. He's coming along a little bit. He's not the greatest of players. He is ambitious, which is good. Okay, Dionku is back. That makes it interesting because, like I said, Felix hasn't been bad. He's been all right. Obviously, Dionku is still our starting right back, realistically. It does beg the question. There you go. Oh, yes, we are. So, we've got a question at right back now. I think Bejmo is decent cover. Back up is not it. That man is not good at the football. At least we've helped Leicester now. At least we've given Leicester 6 points this season. We've helped them out. We've been really kind. You never know, a couple more jobs may become available at some point. Here's another reason why I don't do most of the summer transfer window on stream, why I keep it off stream, because it just takes so long. Oh, was that the final? No, it wasn't. It was just telling me that they're out, so he's coming back. They lost to South Africa in the second round. 3-2 lost to South Africa. It's being hosted by Guinea. Algeria, Egypt are out to Gabon. Wow, okay. Guinea knock out Morocco. Guinea hosting. South Africa beat Senegal, Ivory Coast beat Zambia, and Tunisia beat Uganda. And we've made a random offer to Grant Norburn, who was released by Burnley. Can we get a report at least first? He doesn't look great, but I suppose he could be depth for the under-23s. Yes, that striker that plays for Motherwell looks absolutely ridiculous. I have no idea how Motherwell regened in a striker like that. Like, how on earth did they do that? Here's a question. Are Motherwell actually known for their academy? Like, Am I missing something? Are Motherwell actually a really good academy or something? And I just didn't know. I've been watching videos of him all day. Good for you. I mean, you do you, man. You do you. I don't have a clue. Yeah, I don't know whether they just, like, fluked this guy, or... Apparently we're being linked with Max Meyer in a £29 million deal. As if we could afford that. Let's be realistic here. You've watched videos of him all day. You have wasted your time, Ralph. I'm sorry. He's also 29. What about a 29-year-old? No development there whatsoever. Good player. He didn't really turn out to be what people hoped he would, but he's still a solid player, Max Meyer. Yeah, might have to keep an eye on the Motherwell Academy a little bit. Just because they've churned out this absolute literal wonder kid from out of nowhere. So maybe they've got something going there. Motherwell's got something going. That's fun. We're getting there. We're getting to the end of the transfer window. I have mentioned before, I do have a lot of leagues loaded. I like to see what's going on. I like to have some form of control over what's going on in the other leagues. Because if you don't have them loaded, some weird stuff happens sometimes. I'm like, I'd rather be able to see, like, all the stuff that happens and, like, different stories and player histories and stuff. So I do have a lot of leagues loaded. And it's not the best laptop in the world. So transfer windows take a while. So I tried to turn the water bottle away there, so that it didn't make as loud a noise when I kind of popped it back in the shape. And the chair decided to make a really loud noise. Great, thank you. That's really helpful, chair. I appreciate that so much. But our under-18s get a cup game. Hey look, our under-18s have had a longer cup run than we had. That's kind of sad, actually. Ah, they lost. Oh, 4-3 on penalties. Paddy Julian gets 2 in the game, though. 4-3 loss on penalties. That's a shame. Man City, West Brom in the league. Oh, please, Man City, don't lose to West Brom. Keep us in 18th. You can even draw if you want. Just don't lose to them. I think we've got West Brom, actually, after the Spurs game. Our next game is West Brom. So that's a pretty big one. Two red cards for West Brom, and Man City could only score in the 91st minute. Come on, lads. You've struggled there. Let's be honest, you've had a struggle. Watford's game is with Newcastle. No, hang on. It's either with Watford, Newcastle, or Liverpool. As Liverpool go through with a whole 92nd minute goal and then win on penalties. Oh, Chelsea nearly turned it round. Chelsea nearly pulled that one out of the bag. Not to be, though, and we're nearly at the deadline day, and we haven't heard anything back from the two players we're trying to bring in. Hopefully either today or tomorrow something happens, else they're not coming in. Well, the loan might, but I'd like to know what this striker's doing. Does he want to join? Are you on your way? Like, I know Mexico's quite a long way away, but come on, man. You can make it. Apologies if you can hear if you hear noises from outside. There is a skip next door that people are chucking stuff into. So if you can hear stuff, that's it. You know what? Why not? Go on, Grant. You can sit in the under-23s and do nothing for like 2 years and then leave. Is it even 2 years? It might be a year. Might literally be a year. It's literally a year and a half. Oh dear, George Byers has decided to get injured. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, not George. We just don't care. Flamengo make Richarlison offer. As in, Richarlison? Then again, was he still at Everton? Because if he was, they might have replaced him with Martinelli. Ooh, Diallo at Liverpool was handing in a transfer request. And we are now on transfer deadline day, and we've still had absolutely nothing. We have heard zilch from the two guys that we're trying to bring in. So they've got to come in. Well, one of them's got to come in today. The other one is slightly more flexible. But we need to do far better against West Brom than we did last time. We got destroyed by West Brom last time. We were not good at all. So that game, we really need to play better. In this Spurs game, I mean, we troubled them last time. So we can hold on to that. We caused them a lot of problems. Until Troy Parrott came on, and then Troy Parrott destroyed us. Which was not fun in any way. The fun thing is about signing this lad from that Mexican team is that if we go down, he's probably unlikely to have hit 10 goals, and he's definitely not gonna have hit 50 appearances. Then his relegation release clause comes in. Someone probably buys him, and we actually only spend 8 million on him, and potentially sell him for about 21. So, hey, look who's back! He's back! It's Raspadori! He's alive! Raspadori's alive. Yes. He's finally back. Might actually see him at some point. Tottenham beat West Ham 4-0. Oh, no. Ah, no. That's not good. I don't want them to be in form. Spurs game is probably too soon for Raspadori. I think it would probably be the West Brom game that he would see any type of football. Spurs game's a little too soon. Maybe even. Yeah, we've had nothing. I don't know whether they've. Because they're foreign players, they're like, hang on, oh, Premier League, very good. And then they look and they're like, they're 18th. Maybe not. It's like, how about now? We've made multiple mistakes here. We're not going there. The loan should be okay, though, because I think you can make a loan move after the transfer window, as far as I'm aware. So hopefully that's not a problem. Yeah, that's my take on this. They heard Premier League and they went, yes, I want to play in the Prem. That's best league in the world. That's amazing. Yeah, who's it going to be? And they're like Derby, and they're like, oh, I don't really know who they are, but yeah, Premier League. Yeah, cool. And somebody made the mistake of showing on the table, and they were just like, no, not going there. Just if they ring, just don't answer. I don't know if you follow the NFL, but it's like Houston with Deshaun Watson. Anyone rings and they're just like, just don't answer the phone. He's not here. We're not letting him go. Just pretend he's not here. That's the storyline we're going with right now, anyway. And we have to travel to London this afternoon, and we're also still trying to get 2 deals over the line. Still nothing. It's getting worrying at this point. Guys, Tate, you're not going anywhere, buddy. Sorry. Oh, no, Max King doesn't want to go there either. Poor Rail Union. We have this link with them, and none of our players actually want to go there. Is this actually happening? Like, okay, so work permit's happening there. Work permit's happening there. Are the work permits just, like, actually going to take too long? I genuinely think the work permits are going to take too long. Surely they can rush them through. Hang on. We're fine. They're both through. We're okay. One is from Inter Milan. One is from a club in Mexico. So, Tijuana. He was at Club Tijuana, who have been... What? Okay, that line's just broken. Ignore that. So we've got Gino Albertengo with many, many release clauses. And also Zinho Van Wisden. They're both in. We're okay. Panic over. Crisis averted. We're alright. Crisis averted. Panic over. They're in. All is good. We're alive. No one died. It's fine. We're good. Don't know who Harrison is, but Chelsea are in an offer for him. As all of a sudden in this save, it's looking like Man City are going to win the title. Which has slightly come out of nowhere. So we need to register Zinho. Yep. And Albertengo, which still leaves us with 2 more spots. Which is out. Actually, Albertengo doesn't need to be registered because he's under 21. Ooh, nice. Nice. We'll get him a number as well. Give me 36. Give me 37. Those numbers are a little bit high, but it's fine. That was all a bit stressful. I don't think either of them will be available for the Spurs game, realistically. Like, game-wise, we could make them probably available and play them, but I think realism-wise, we've probably already been halfway at that point. Put in. See how if they're fitness-wise and they're okay to go, we'll look to do it. If there's some issues, then we'll maybe put them on the bench. And like I said, I do try, or what I'm doing with the save is I'm trying to go kind of realistic, which I know is hard to do in a game where a lot of things that happen are just not very realistic at all. And you almost do kind of make it harder on yourself by doing it like that. Because like, I know a lot of people can just kind of find a load of wonder kids, bring them all in, bring them through the academy and whatever, and have an amazing team. That doesn't happen. So it is making it harder for myself, which sounds stupid when you're already struggling horrendously. But like, I kind of don't want to financially destroy a club, but I also don't want to just go spend however long finding wonder kids, finding the ones that you can afford and bringing them all in, because it just feels a bit, I don't know. I like bringing in players that can play now, and I like trying to bring players through my own academy. Yeah, I'm not saying these signings are against kind of how I want to do it. Like, these are fine. These are absolutely fine. We're in a relegation battle. We want to try and survive. Like, we're not just going to lay down and let ourselves go down. Actually, they did join in the morning. I didn't realise that. So actually, no, they would have travelled down with us. So yeah, they can be available. Yeah, no, these two are fine. It's who's now back out on loan to the club he brought in and we brought in some others that aren't really, you know, massive potential development or whatever. But I don't kind of just want to be sat here bringing in 10, 18, 19-year-olds, all with 5-star potential, all wonder kids, you know, from Brazil and Argentina and all these different countries where these wonder kids come from. Like, maybe you bring in like 2 or 3. You're not going to bring in like 10. So I kind of put that out there that I'm not going to sit here and kind of go through and find a whole load of wonder kids. Yeah. So you are going to be building over years, yeah. And I'm also not saying that the people who do that, the people who just buy 10 or 15 wonder kids and then slowly bring them into the team and make this amazing squad, I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying it's not, I don't get as much enjoyment out of that. Because I'm like, well, it's like, I'd rather develop my own players. Yeah, but that's another way to do it. I try to do scout reports as well. So I'll tend to go with players that are actually scouted. I won't just go, oh, this guy gets good in the game, bye. I'd rather do it like you said. If they come up on the scout report, then it wasn't you that found him. So you can then appreciate that scout more. And it also actually gives you a reason to have scouts. Like if you just look up Wonder Kids Football Manager, you know, what's the point in your scouts? So at least that way you're getting a good use of them. So yeah, that I agree with. Then obviously if you do want to just look up the Wonder Kids and you want to just put them all in your team, that's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that either. I've got no problems with that. It's just I don't find that fun. Ajax. That's a move. That move actually makes me sad. It might not happen. The only team has got Holland. I like Holland. The Dutch league's nice and all. And he would be getting probably Champions League football, but it's Yuri Tielemans, man. We love him. You can't hate on Yuri. He's an absolute lad. And we're nearly at the end of the transfer window. We've fortunately got those two players in. I was starting to worry a little bit. But it was actually earlier in the day than I thought it was. I thought we got to like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something. Turned out it was only about 10 in the morning. Got way too stressed for no reason. There's a couple more away trips. So many away games at the moment. I know we just had 3 home games in a row, but oh, that sounds stupid now. 4 away games, followed by 3 home games, followed by at least 2 away games. Is a weird run of fixtures. I assume that's Michael Keane. Less than 2 hours away from the window closing now. We're nearly there. We're nearly done. And then we can start making the run for the end of the season. And there it is. Window slam shut. Player wage expenditure. Look at that. Look at the gap. We literally almost can't afford to be in the Premier League. As silly as that sounds, we're like, we can't even afford to be in this league. We can't hit those numbers. And they're the bottom numbers and we can't hit them. £100 million, Vinicius. Oh. Spurs have signed Brian O'Day from Sassuolo. It doesn't look amazing. It was good. Definitely a futures signing there. Someone they can bring into the first team. But we're out of the transfer window. We're going to get the Spurs game in today. I don't know if we'll go for the West Brom game or not, or if we'll pick that one up tomorrow. Because we are at, well, we're closing in on 2 hours. We're probably going to be over 2 hours by the time we finish the Spurs game. So I think we'll probably do the Spurs game. It'll just be 4. Do we make a profit again? Whoa, we lost 14 million because I think I said, did we make a profit? I just spent £8 million on a player. Like, what do I expect? What do I expect? No, we didn't make a profit, you idiot. So we've registered Zinho. Can you literally have as many loan players as you like? You can quite literally have as many as you like, can't you? That's wild. Van Goman, Vinicius, Barry's under 21. We've got quite a few under 21 players, but also quite a few of them are on loan. So A little bit of caveat in that one. Still nothing from Arsenal either. I don't know if they've hired a manager or not. Sometimes this happens where it just doesn't come up. Like, it just doesn't tell you. So they may well have hired someone. We just don't know. But heck, we gave Man United a game. We gave Liverpool a game. Let's see if we can give Spurs a game. Especially potentially with our couple of new signings. Maybe we can get them in. We'll see how they're feeling, how they are fitness-wise. Get through this game. Start off tomorrow's stream with an absolutely massive game against West Brom. On the Friday night as well. Of course, they moved it for television. Friday night game against West Brom that we need to win. The Spurs game is, if we get anything, it's a bonus. But that West Brom game, ooh, that's a must-win right there. Record high for spending. We've spent 42 million. Bit late, a little bit late. Can't afford him either. Oh, I forgot about Keisha Sane. Kind of forgot about you. Do you want a new contract? New contract, buddy. He's probably not going to play that much, to be honest. I honestly don't think he's going to really break through. That'll do. He'll do for the reserve lot, though. Look at that! Louis Barry and Calvinicius there for Young Player of the Month. Well done, Louis. Richie Kershaw wins General National League Player of the Month. That's wild. And Young Player. Yes, Richie Kershaw. What a lad. Lovely time for Richie Kershaw there. I like how it's only Albertengo. They're like, not the other guy, nah, ignore him. Poor bloke. Liverpool, Sheffield United, the early game. Apparently we're just ignoring the other guy. Like, he doesn't get an intro. He's like, nah, you just gotta deal with it. Other guy, oh yeah, give him one. Right, who's alive? Wait, hey, got on the under 18s. You actually won a game. Miracle. Monthly report, we're back to a B-. I don't know how they find this acceptable, but it's fine. 6 points adrift. Watford with a game in hand. They play Chelsea later. Forest play Arsenal. Can Arsenal just make up their mind? Like, what are they doing? O'Leary's still ill. So, welcome, Mr. Declan Rudd. Ooh, hang on. You're back. Hi, Alpha. Although Pagemo's actually outdoing you for rating, because of course he is. Right, how are the new boys? He's not fit at all. He's healthy, but he's not fit. Oh, yes, I forgot. I almost forgot I can just bang a star on there. Happy days. And Mr. Albertengo's actually in pretty good fitness right now. Maybe him and Barry? His work rate's not really there to be a thingy forward, but maybe he just swaps in for Maja. Swap him straight in. Gonzalez can come back on the bench. Raspadori is 75 minutes. So you can go there for Hugh Gill. Mazuka I'm done with. We'll put him on the bench. Yeah. 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 We'll put him on the bench. And then Barry, considering he just won Young Player of the Month, should probably play. Juan. Do we trust Juan? Yeah, I liked Juan. Juan was good. Juan was Gucci. It's 2 changes. Gino Albertengo starts. He's apparently not happy that he's starting, you know. That's pleasant. Don't be happy that you're starting or whatever. Just ooh, we get the pink kit today. Oh, Troy Parrott starting. No. Not Troy. Make him go away. And Dombele is has he? Alright. Strakosha's unbeatable. Sick. Sick. Love that. Azpilicueta, how old are you at this point? Say that's 35. Just run at him, he'll fall over. Region. Is that Tosin Adarabioyo? Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's... Oh, that can't be a penalty. That's pathetic. Oh, come on. I know he's a Brazilian player, but come on, that is pathetic. This will be the worst... Well, no, actually, the Leeds game had the worst penalty in it. This is up there as a pretty darn bad penalty. Thank you. He still gave a foul? What? He still thought that was a foul. Alright. If they score this anyway... No, well done, Josh. Good header. Good header, Mr. Josh Knight. So far, not too bad. Spurs aren't really doing anything. Although, here's a set piece, and we don't defend set pieces. Actually, we defended that one pretty well. Adarabioyo is a very tall man. I assume that's Tosin Adarabioyo. Yeah, it is. Dionku Harford. Oh, Eric Dyer is playing. Is that Marcus Alonso? Oh, what a ball. That's been dispatched. I don't know what we're supposed to do about that. How have you gotten injured again? Stop getting injured. Every match. Consider Codeman gets hurt like every game. Good header from Josh Knight. Doesn't matter. We nearly intercepted the ball. One touch. What is that? What? What is that? Like, what are we supposed to do when they're playing that kind of football? We've injured him too late. He's already scored. That is too late, lads. You're supposed to injure them before they score. Oh, well in Santiago. Long ball. There we go. Go on, Louis. Square it. He's not going to... Well, that was nearly outrageous. That was nearly outrageous from Louis there. That would have been something spectacular. I'd rather he just put it in the goal, but it looked cool. Good tackle by Bird, but Williams keeps it in. Good tackle by Bird, doesn't matter. That's 2. That's not Marcus Alonso, is it? And now they just play ridiculous football. Good save running. I look down, I look up, and they've scored anyway. God damn it. He makes the save, and the game's like, nah, mate. I don't care. Højbjerg is still scoring from this corner. Oh, speak of corner. Good header, Riesberg. Away. Oh, not like that. Why have you headed it? Just bring it down. You got in front of him. Okay, header again. Nobody's there. Oh, dear. Region, square to Morelos, and we've just kind of given up. Feels like we have just sort of given up on this match. We just didn't get going, unfortunately. A couple of games where we actually did pretty well, but yeah, we haven't even tried this time. This formation is seemingly overpowered as hell. The passing is ridiculous. Spurs' passing is so overpowered. I don't know how we're supposed to touch them. Tackle, no. Morelos, 4. Oh, this is going to be Leeds. This is going to be Leeds-esque, isn't it? Unfortunately, Albertengo's playing a 6, but he's in. You may have just seen me silently substitute Albertengo there. Oh, no. Oh, he's really bad. Oh, he's really bad. Oh, let's hope he's a money spinner. Oh, good lord. Raspadori wins that header. There we go. Go on, Gonzalez. Ball in. Oh, Bird. Go on. Here we go. Go on, Vinicius. Nice. Score. Oh, Strakosha is actually a god. Okay. This is fun. Strakosha might be even better than De Gea and Alisson. That's fun. Ooh, that wasn't... apparently it was a punch. The animation's just a bit weird. Oh, Forest have just equalised against Arsenal, man. Stop. Leicester are whacking Villa, that's fun. This is about to be 5. Tackle him. Nope. Højbjerg's in, of all people. What's he doing up there? Oh, running just about. Well, this has gone horrendously wrong. Just the 4. Oh, just the 4. No, could be 5. A spurk? A spurk? A spurk. Whatever a spurk is. I spoke too soon. Hey, there we go. Well done, Archie. Not great, but okay. Come on, big mistake. Yes, there we go. Barry. Raspadori. Raspadori has his first goal for the club. It's something. I like how we've got the ball out the goal as if we thought we could score 3 in 3 minutes. We're not scoring 3 in 3 minutes. We were terrible. We were absolutely awful in that game. Wow. This sucks. 4 games. Wow. To be fair, of the 4 games, I wasn't expecting anything, so I guess a point is an improvement. We'll get through Conan. I literally don't care about you at this point. Who is this guy? There's so many Brazilian players in the league now. It's a little bit excessive. Great achievement. Oh, he was terrible. He will have to improve. Sure, he was great. Hugh Gill, nothing personal. Yeah, Arsenal have been a surprise story. How about give me your job? That would be nice. Come on, Arsenal, just give me your job. Right, come on. Let's just get past this. Just get the results in, and we'll end the stream there. And then tomorrow, please be West Brom, please, just something, anything. How's it looking? Watford lost 2-0, thank goodness for that. It just keeps us alive. It just gives us fake hope. We love a bit of fake hope. So we'll get the Sunday fixtures, and we'll see how the table looks after those are done. And then that'll be it for today. Only 4 games, but we were finishing off January. A couple of signings made. The striker seems to be absolutely terrible, which is great. Love it when my striker's absolutely useless. Like, he was terrible. So, love that. Boring stuff. Wait, he's live again? What? Did he go off and come back on again? I don't know what's happened there. Don't know what's happened there. Yeah. We'll get through this Sunday. What fixtures are there? United, Leeds, and West Brom, Wolves. West Brom can overtake us. He doesn't want to leave because nobody's interested in him. That is one of the saddest sentences I've ever read. It's so sad. He's just like, you know what? Forget it. Nobody wants me. He's going to be eating the drink at this rate. Poor bloke. Poor bloke's going to be on the alcohol. He's going to be like, very true. It was only his first game. But, hey, Raspadori scored. Positives. At least Raspadori scored. It was a good finish as well, so maybe give him the start for the West Brom game. That was only Raspadori's second game, and he came off the bench, so Yeah, I mean that's only the second time he's played for me, and the first time was an FA Cup game against Scunthorpe, so it's not bad. He came on and he got a goal against Spurs. That's pretty good in my books. So we'll give him a shot. As long as he's fit enough to play against West Brom to start, we'll give him the start. And West Brom get a point. Ooh, they almost won. 2 penalties. Jimenez in the 91st minute. Okay. But that's where we're going to end today's stream. I'll be doing the other 5 days before the West Brom game off stream. I will try and keep everyone updated on what's happening. So in the Discord and such, I'll keep updated in there of if Arsenal ever get out of interest. Have they actually hired anybody yet? I feel like they should have hired someone by now. Nope, they haven't. So the Arsenal job is still available. So that is still there. Out of interest. Very quickly. Let's have a look if any others are available. Not jumping yet, but just to see what's out there. And then we'll call it a day and we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be streaming later tomorrow. Wow, there are so few jobs available right now. It's literally Arsenal and that's it. That's a little bit wild. Why are they still abbreviated? Okay, they're not. Good. I managed to get rid of the Brazilian name abbreviation, which I'm happy that I've managed to do. There is Burnley. Now, they are rich. That would probably not be the worst move, but we're not going to do that. So Arsenal is literally the only one. But that's what we're going to do for today. If you have come by, thank you very much. Numbnuts, you're a legend for hanging around for the whole stream. So thank you very much for that, man. And I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be later. I think it'll be about 5 o'clock. So it'll be a kind of early evening stream. Hopefully I'm not kind of crossing too much over other people's streams tomorrow as well. Because I know with the time I stream every other day, it kind of crosses into other people's streams. So I know that you're like bouncing between good 3 streams. And everyone else doesn't really have the facilities for that. They don't have the facilities for that. So thanks for hanging around anyway, man. We're trying. We're trying to save Derby. It's not really happening.